welcome to the anniversary issue of Shutter Magazine. I want to do something a little different this month, and we're out in my backyard in our butterfly garden. Now, this month's issue is all about the things you need to do to start your business. And the reason that I picked that topic is because so many of you are stuck in a, oh my God, what do I do now? Where do I go next? What's the first thing I need to do? And I want to use my butterfly garden, our butterfly garden, as a great example of the steps you need to take to build your business. In the same way we wanted to attract butterflies, you want to attract clients and good customers. So we started with an expert. We found somebody locally who's just become a really good friend, who had a degree in horticulture and knew to tell us what plants to put in our garden. And the purple ones here and the orange-red ones in the back, those are lantana, those are milkweed over there. We've got porterweed in the back. It's just a whole collection of plants. The tree in the middle is acacia. It blooms yellow, lots of color, and lots of flowers that butterflies enjoy. So we planted it in February. Then we discovered at the same time we were putting in the garden, there was kind of an awful fish pond here. The previous owners had just let it become overgrown. We referred to it as the Zika pond because it was nothing but a breeding ground for mosquitoes. So we went ahead and we cleaned that up, and we brought in the 3 monoliths. Now, we didn't want just a butterfly garden, and we didn't realize it at the time, but it became so much more during the process. The 3 monoliths, this might sound a little bit morbid and sad, but it really is a wonderful tribute to my wife's 3 brothers. 20 years ago, Sheila lost 3 brothers, 2 in a car accident, and 30 days later, another brother in a road rage incident in Arizona. So, meet Alan in the middle, who was the tallest, Wally over on the right here, and Jimmy, who was the shortest. And the 3 monoliths are a tribute to Sheila's 3 brothers, who I never knew, but I love to sit out here in the evening and just talk about stories and things that happened when they were kids. Now, we had our right plants to bring in butterflies, and every now and then you might see a monarch come through behind me. We had the right plants, we had the right environment, and then just to add to it, our kids went ahead and registered, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's a plaque off to the left there, and made it a certified wildlife habitat with the National Wildlife Federation. The last thing we wanted was to be able to sit out here and enjoy it. So we added the table and the umbrella, and my laptop is on the table, and in fact, I wrote the article for this month's issue while sitting out here one morning. Just quiet, it's peaceful, and now we're getting butterflies. We're getting monarchs, we're getting zebra longwings, we're getting the yellow swallowtails. I don't know all the names of my butterflies yet, but it is a kick to have in our backyard, and it's a kick to photograph. Now, in the same way I wanted to attract butterflies, you're looking to attract clients. So you've got to build it with the same precision and the same effort and the same commitment that we put into a butterfly garden. We knew what we wanted to have when we were done, and we wanted to bring in those ingredients that brought us the right client, which in our case were butterflies. In your case, it might be families, it might be kids. Your target audience is still going to be the same, it's going to be mom. Even if you're going into wedding photography, you've still got to start the same way. You still have to look at your website, your blog. Just as we're looking at different types of flowers here to bring in butterflies, you've got to look at the content on your website and on your blog. You've got to look at your skill set. You've got to pay attention to your galleries. And then I wanted to add in, from the Small Business Administration, were some great components on things you need to establish a business. And all of you are looking to get started as small business owners. So just remember, first of all, without change, there would be no butterflies, one of my favorite quotes. But second of all, you're out to build something. You're not out to be a philanthropist, and you're not out to eat macaroni and cheese the rest of your life. So just like these flowers need to be fertilized and watered on a regular basis, you need to water all the components and pay attention to all the components in your skill set, in your business, and your marketing efforts, including partnerships, working with vendors, working with your lab, and building a database and a client base of people that know you, love working with you, and trust being with you. And that's it for this month. I want to thank Sal and the team for Shutter Magazine. It's 5 years. It's been terrific. I'm looking forward to a lot more time and a lot more articles. And I want to congratulate and wish all of you happy anniversary as readers of what's become one of the very best, if not the very best, photographic magazine in the industry. And now, with the help of my remote, as usual, if I can see to do it, let's shut off my Lumix camera.